Alright, wonderful. So we'll start with some chest openers real quick just to kind of wake everything up. But as I drive my chest forward, my elbows go back. I squeeze my shoulder blades, pull that chin up, and then cave it in. Exhale as I pull through. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull through. Cave that chest in. Big chest, inhale. Exhale, big round back. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull forward. 2 more. Make sure we're tucking that pelvis underneath as I pull forward, keeping the chin tucked. Alright, now let's do a side bend. Let's go side to side over here. Reaching over, over, over. Lock those feet into the ground. Pull those arms apart. Reach and try and lock out the top arm, lock out the bottom arm as I reach up and over. Exhale into it. 3, 2, and relax. Alright, let's do some rotational. So lock the feet in, reaching back on the exhale. Inhale at the center, reach back. Inhale, exhale. Breathe into it, smooth it out. Keep those eyes on your fingertips. Alright, now let's go bow and arrow. So pulling that bow back. Now keeping my hips square to the front. So don't let them rotate out. Keep your eyes forward. Reaching back behind you. Breathe into it. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. As you rotate, exhale. A couple more. Alright, let's go one arm up, palm out, thumb down. Find that range of motion at the shoulder. Let's see where we're at this morning. Check in with the shoulders. Check in with the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, swim and pull back. Inhale. Exhale, back. Last 2. Last one. Perfect, perfect. Shake it off. Let's go side to side. I'm going to glide left to right. My feet stay where they're at. So lock them into the ground and just glide left to right. See if we can work those muscles that connect from our pelvis into our rib cage. See where any stiffness, any tension might be at. Even though you might not be able to go far, that's okay. I still want to try and push that end range just a little bit further. Use the exhale. Alright, bring it in, relax. Let's go ahead and shoulder rolls. Shoulder rolls forward as big as I can make them. Make a big circular motion with those shoulders. Imagine those shoulder blades coming off the rib cage, pulling up, forward, down, and back. As smooth as you can make it. 3, 2, change directions the opposite way. Breathe into those shoulders too. And relax. Perfect. Let's go chin up. So pull the chin, find the stretch down the throat. And then chin to chest. Chin pulling up. Chin to chest. Exhale into the chest. Inhale, looking up. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go over the shoulder. I want to look and push my cheekbone over that left and right shoulder on the exhale. Keep the shoulders from shrugging. Keep them packed down. Three, 2, and 1. Perfect. Coming back to the center. We're going to go ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. So inhale at the top. Exhale, ear to shoulder. Palms are forward, fingertips are reaching down. Inhale up. Exhale over. Just find a nice, good neck stretch as I exhale into that neck, into the shoulder, dropping my head left to right. You can even press those fingertips as you exhale into that neck. Feel around for any tension, any stiffness. Last 2. Last 1. Perfect. Let's go forward and back. Gliding forward. Reach that chin forward and tuck it back in. Jut and tuck. Last one, last neck for the next drill for the neck. Let's go ahead and go ear to shoulder. I'm gonna roll all the way around. So slowly feeling it out, slowly breathing into that tension, any stiffness. Just examine what's going on at the neck. Slowly easing into that motion, and then change directions. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder, nose to sky, ear to shoulder, and keep it going at your own pace. Just breathe into it. And relax. Alright, let's do a couple spinal rolls. We're going to do some rotated spinal rolls. Actually, we'll do 2 down the middle. Let's do 2 down the middle. So on these, I want to feel out every vertebrae, every part of my spine going down the line. So I should feel it all the way until I get to my hamstring stretch. But I'm going to inhale at the top and then slowly tuck the chin. Slowly pull the head of the crown down. Arms are loose, head is heavy. Keeping the chin tucked. Just hang out into that hamstring stretch for a quick second. Take 2 deep breaths. 2 deep breaths. Inhale. And then exhale into that forward fold. 1 more inhale into the belly. Exhale. Last inhale, I'm going to push my knees forward. Exhale as I stand back up. Alright, let's do 1 more just like that. I want to be able to feel each section of my back, of my spine. So inhale. Exhale, slowly tuck the chin. Pull the crown of your head down. Two deep breaths. Alright, last inhale. Push the knees forward. Exhale into it as you stand back up. Alright, perfect, perfect. So nice little reset there. Let's shift the weight over to our left. Ankle circles on the right. Just kind of check in with our ankles right now. Let's also examine what's going on at the knee. So as we move upstream, let's kind of take note of any stiffness going from ankle to knee, knee to ankle, vice versa. All right, change directions. Anytime I do these drills, it's a self-examination. I'm checking in with my body, seeing where I'm at this morning. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up, other side. So shift the weight. You put as much weight as you need to on that ankle circle. The amount of pressure is up to you. You can keep it light or you can add more pressure. But I'm tracing the outer edge of my foot. Go ahead and change directions. Breathe. Make sure I'm exhaling into that area. Deep inhale, deep exhale, and relax. All right, let's go knee circles, knee circles. Let's go ahead and bring them in. Go forward. Go as far out as I can and back. So comfortably, hands are on over the knees, and I'm just guiding my knees in a full circle. See if we can make that circle nice and even all the way around, and bend your knees as much as you need to, as long as I'm not rounding my back out. Keeping the shoulders down. Try not to shrug. All right, go ahead and change directions. And again, take note as we go from one direction to the other, what's going on with the body, what's going on with my knees, how's my balance, how's my core, how's my breathing. Just check in. All right, sorry about that. So right where we're at, with the knees together, feet together, I'm gonna do straighten one leg out and then the other. So it's a slight hip shift. My back stays flat. I'm just pushing one knee back, finding that hamstring stretch, and then the other. My knee is tracking over my toes. So it's almost like I'm gonna push my hip back behind me and just kind of checking in with that hip shift a little bit, but my shoulders aren't rotating at all. Keep the shoulders square. All right. Couple more. Breathe into that hamstring stretch. Perfect. All right. Let's do the hips. Pelvic tuck and tilt. So lock the feet in, soft knees. I'm gonna unlock it and tilt forward, and then lock it back under and engage the glutes. Unlock it, lock it back in. Turn the key, lock it back up. Without the chest moving forward, keeping the chin tucked, keeping the shoulders down. Isolate just at the hips. 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep that same upper body stiffness. Upper body is pretty active with my shoulder blades. I like to intertwine my fingers, and I'm gonna keep them pressed in. Elbows are close. I'm gonna go ahead and hinge at the hips, but I'm gonna hinge at an angle. So push that hip all the way out 45 degrees and then drive back up. Shoot the hips out, back behind you, and stand back up. Again, taking note of any stiffness, any tension, any stretching you might be feeling. Breathe into it. Let's capture that breath. Move with intention. Mindful movements here. Last 1 and 2. All right, so now let's just check on our hinge. Let's see where our hinge is at. We went angled out 45 degrees. Now let's open up. Strong upper back. I'm gonna hinge and just cut myself in half. So my shins stay vertical. There's no squatting here. I'm just finding my hamstrings and then drive back up. So think about a rubber band. I load, and then let it go. Loading up the hamstrings, my whole backside, and drive the hips forward. Proud chest, active upper back. My feet are active, trying to stretch that floor apart with every rep. 2 more. Hinging at the hips. Last one. Strong upper back. Keep the upper back tight. Perfect, perfect. All right. Let's go staggered stance now. Staggered stance. So I'm just sliding one foot back. From a parallel, bilateral stance, I'm going switch it up into a staggered stance here. All right, let's do pelvic tuck and tilt. Same thing we did. Let's go ahead and unlock our hips and then lock them back under. So unlock, keep the chest, upper body stable, and then lock them back under. Bend your knees as much as you need to, but my feet stay flat. Those feet are gonna stay flat. Exhale as you activate those glutes. Really engage them at the top position, and then unlock them as I tilt forward. At your own pace. Breathe into it. Keep the shoulders packed down. All right. Go ahead and switch. Other side. Same thing. Lock them under. Unlock. Lock them under. Unlock. Breathe into it. Check in with those hips. See how much control we have. See how much stiffness, or maybe how loose we are. Might just be feeling great for that day, and man, let's keep it going. Alrighty, perfect. Alright, so let's come out wide now. I'm gonna come out wide, almost like I'm in a horse stance. I'm gonna angle my feet out to where my knees are gonna make sure they track over the toes, and we're just gonna do our figure eights with our hips. So with that being said, you come out and make your adjustments as much as you need to. On every rep, I make micro adjustments. So I'm gonna rotate and then push away. So this one leg's bent, one leg's loaded. I examine that foot, examine that knee, and then I rotate and push away. Now I examine the foot, examine the knee, all right, and let me reestablish. And I just keep it going from here. I rotate the upper body and drive into the ground with the lower body. Just keep it going. Figure eights with the hips. You stay as low as you need to. Keep those hips locked in. Keep them tucked under. Keep them engaged. Breathe into it. Take your time. Step-by-step process until you can make it a little bit more fluid. Make it a little bit more fluid with every repetition. Move with your breath. 3. Keep the shoulders down. Maintain that linear spine. Keep that nice verticality with our spine. All right, now change directions. Now I'm going to turn into it and rotate. Into it and rotate. Boom. Active legs, drive into the ground. Three, 2, and relax. All right, let's stay right here in this horse stance. Let's stay in this wide stance we have here. We're gonna do 2 spinal rolls, the same spinal rolls we did with our feet together. We're gonna do the same thing. So as I take an inhale at the top, I'm gonna tuck my chin and the crown of my head is gonna pull, filling out the mid back, the neck. Hang out at the bottom for 2 breaths. Take 2 deep breaths. Alright, bend those knees, push them forward on the exhale. Keep the chin tucked. Let's do one more. So shake it off, reset. Kind of check in with those legs at the bottom. Take a couple deep breaths and then push the knees forward as I stand back up. Ready. Fill it up. Exhale all the air out. Hang out at the bottom. Examine this position. Examine those hamstrings. 2 deep breaths and then coming back up. Perfect. Alright, standing back up, shake it off. We're going to keep our feet right there. Let's lock our feet in, really grip the ground. Alright, chest openers. We're going to do our thoracic spine mobility with our feet apart here. So chest openers, hips are locked in, open up. Exhale, reach. Tuck that pelvis underneath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Round that back out. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Open up. Exhale. Alright, side bend. Try to make a straight line from the ground, from my foot into my hand. Trying to make straight lines. Try to lock that top arm. Lock the bottom one. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it back in. Bow and arrows, reach. Last 2. Last 1. Alright, the same thing. Up, palm out, reach back. Keep those hips locked under. Breathe into it. Open up that range of motion at the shoulders. Keep the chest proud. Stay nice and tall through the crown. Just give me one more. Perfect. Alright, let's come down a little bit deeper into that horse stance. I want to tuck that pelvis underneath. So my hips are locked under. I'm kind of sinking in, allowing the knees to track over the toes. Alright, with this one, I want to stay vertical as I can. So no leaning. Don't let that head dip forward. I'm going to pull in, thread it through, and around. So you allow your hips to drop your weight. Allow gravity to do its thing. Keeping that upper body as straight as you can. Three, 2, push those shoulder blades back, down and back. Get one more repetition. Perfect. All right, let's go out. Let's keep that horse stance. Let's keep the gravity. Let's keep those hips locked into place. All right, let's go swimmer stretch. Trying to reach for opposite shoulder blades, top and bottom. Try not to lean that head forward. Keep that head pressed back. Those legs should be working. Quads should be active. Feet, groin, glutes, everything should be active. Keep it going. Stay nice and tall. Proud chest. Try not to shrug those shoulders. Three, two, and relax. Relax those legs, slowly walking in. Let's do some rotated spinal rolls. Rotated spinal rolls. So we'll do a total of 4 since we have to go out and back. So it's 2, but 2 kind of counts as 4 as well too. So I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna aim the crown. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale as I aim for the midfoot. Inhale as I transition across. Exhale up the other side. And just keep going. Finish out your last one and then meet back at the top. Shake it off, shake it off. Alright, so I'm gonna rotate to the side so you guys can see me. But we'll do a couple ground-based transitions just to finish us out here. Alright. As I do my next spinal roll, I'm gonna walk my hands out and we're gonna do kneeling spinal rolls and extended spinal rolls. Kneeling spinal rolls and extended spinal rolls. So as I walk it out, I come into a plank position, lock myself into the plank. I go ahead and drop my knees and sit back. So tucking my pelvis underneath, round my back out. Alright, and then now I tuck my chin and push back to this downward dog. And that's the whole sequence. I push off my toes, looking up for that upward dog, and then I tuck the chin, push back to the child's pose. And then come back up, tuck the chin, push back for the downward dog. And I just keep going. That's that same sequence. I just keep it going. Push off the toes, tuck the chin, sit back on the heels, exhale, forward and back, just keep it going at your own pace, move with your breath. Keep your toes tucked under if you like, or you can flatten them out. Pushing through the hands, spread those fingers. Exhale into your end range. Exhale as you sit back on the heels. Inhale as you transition up. Exhale at the top. Just try and find a nice good pace, nice good tempo with your breathing. 60 more seconds here. 60 more seconds. Ten seconds. Alright, next one. We got two different movements. Similar to that one, we got two different movements. We got an extended scorpion. So I'm in downward dog position. I'm gonna flex my hamstring, open up my hip, replace my hand with my palm, and then reach that same hand up. And then I bring my hand back down, push off my legs, push off my hands. And then the other side, heel to butt, open up the hip, push into the mat, replace my hand or my foot with my hand reaches to the sky, open up that chest, and that's all we're doing. At your own pace, just breathe, move with your breath. Do not hold your breath, exhale on the effort. Breathe. Make sure we're breathing, controlling that breath, controlling your movement. We're just doing 60 seconds here. We're already 30 seconds in. Finish out. This will be the last drill here. Finish out one more side. Whenever you're done, slowly come back up. Perfect. Shake it off. Reset. Recapture that breath. Do a couple neck circles. Shake it off. Bring that heart rate back down. Bring that breath back under control. Alright, so we're going to finish out with the variation of spinal rolls. This one, as I come down the middle, so I'm going to do a couple reps so you guys can see. Open up, so I can either open up the elbow, pull the elbow up, or I can bring my arms up overhead. One on each side. But I'm moving with my hips. I'm driving my hips forward. Completely standing up, but I'm driving through my hips to open up my chest, exhale into it. Make sure my feet are locked in. Five, 4. Take your time. 3, 2. Finish out one more. And relax. Perfect, guys. So that's all for the agenda today. I really appreciate you guys. A little bit of movement. Sound and reception are good. Alright, cool. Thank you. Lisa, appreciate you guys. I hope you guys feel good. Hey, welcome everybody. Hey. It's hard for me to see with the sun. It's a little dark on the screen here, but hope you guys feel good. I'll be back in action here at the gym here pretty soon, but Love you guys. Hope you feel better. As always, let me know which ones you truly enjoy. Whichever drills definitely help you out. Post a comment. Put I really like the bow and arrows, or I really like the variation of the spinal rolls. Whatever you guys have for me. I want to hear your feedback. All right. Love you guys. You have a great day. Bye-bye.